Sentimental FX update for the quasi-DB service for the 25th of January. S&P chart, you want to check R2, which is monthly R2 at 3848.6. If you look at the volume nodes, that we have some bearish pointer controls on the US 500, and they are actually situated at the top here. So there's a lot of bearish volumes going on, with the moving average is descending, but then the trouble is we've got an ascending trend line, and we've got a bullish sentiment because the retail guys are very, very bearish, and so if this does fall, they'll get paid, and so that can happen, but it'll be slightly unusual. And the nice bounce area here was off the prior resistance and now support at 3755. So technically we're okay, but we've got monthly R2, so just keep an eye on that 3848 level. Gold, SLC 1875, monthly pivot is 1858. 8051 for AJ, 7943. Check your signal and the moving average trend. AU 7830, 7649. Likewise, it's looking quite bearish. EA 158, 15698. Bit choppy on the moving average trend. They're going slightly long, and so that bring the price down in theory. EU 121.51, 120.49. Your monthly pivot is at 121.50, so it's pretty much on the SLC, or should I say the SLC is on the monthly pivot. So that's interesting. It's quite far to the SLC below. It's a long distance away. We could potentially get it, but we'll need a risk-off scenario. GU 137.01, 136.30. Check your moving average trend. The signal is to sell. Technically, they're going ever so slightly long, but it's not very dramatic. That action could be quite bearish. This dynamic shifting. So, NU 72.25, 71.59. Monthly pivots at 71.44. Potentially come down and get it. We had this for us for a buy, so we don't want this to fall really. We want to have some good results this week. So sentimentally, it's a buy, but if they sell it, then it should come up. But it could be a fundamental play where we get a risk-off scenario and the dollar strengthens regardless of the sentiment. So always try and check your risk-on, risk-off. Look at your indices, and that'll be it's a big clue, especially the VIX as well. If the VIX is really rocketing, it's going to hurt a pair like this, because the VIX is uncertainty, and the dollar will do well out of uncertainty. It's like a safe haven. EJ 126.4, 125.6, and there's your monthly pivot at 125.90. We want price to break below monthly pivot, and then we want the bubbles to remain where they are or deviate over time. If so, we'll do very well this week, and fingers crossed we'll make a 200 pip target. So we need this to continue. Pound yen likewise is a signal to sell, 142.4, 141.49. Sideways. Dollar yen 104 on the dot, 103.64. There's your monthly pivot at 103.62. So that's them selling it there. So we come up and we break above monthly pivot. Dollar CAD 128, 127.23. That's quite a big shifting on sentiment there. They sold it quite heavily below MR1. But if you looked at December's MR1, we knew that we had support, and it did actually respect MS1 well last month, so it did it again. So it's 2 months in a row, shall I say, it respected MS1, monthly support 1. so that's why we come up. Dollar Swiss, 89.30, 88.34. And just a quick look at Euro Pound. This is something I'm actively selling. We want it below 88.38. Ideally, that's monthly support 1, but we did have some support, as you can see. Quite clearly respected that, and that's one. So yeah, that's it. So I wrapped up a quick video. I didn't do any studying today. I said I was going to do some REST API studying, so I need to do that tomorrow because I'd like to get an alternative data stream into the sheet, because we're just relying on my FX book. It'd be nice to have FXCM data in there as well. So I'll try and do that tomorrow, and fingers crossed. I was quite glued to the markets today. I was looking at S&P chart and stuff, so I'll spend some time tomorrow doing that, and fingers crossed we get our 200 pip target before the FOMC on Wednesday. If so, that would be awesome. So have a good evening, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.